da, news for blondes, Perky World News.
I'm live on the scene of what can only be described as a prophetic vision gone terribly wrong. A family is in ruins as they try to come to grips with what transpired here just hours ago. Williams and her husband Everett were on their way to a high school reunion when Georgianne climbed out of their car's sunroof. She claimed she had seen Jesus and that the rapture was coming. Everett slowed down their SUV, but it was already too late. Before he knew it, she climbed through the sunroof and jumped off the car. Still grieving, Mr. Williams has graciously agreed to speak with us. Thank you for being here, Mr. Williams. I know this is very difficult for you to do, but can you please describe the moments leading up to your wife's untimely death?
Well, I slowed it on down when Georgianne... She was screaming uncontrollably. She must have thought the rapture was happening, that Jesus was going to lift her into the sky. For a second, I thought he did. But then, she calmed back down and smashed her head real bad.
You quoted her as saying, "He's back, he's back." Was she referring to Jesus?
Well, yeah. Well, she was sure it was him standing in the back of a pickup truck with his arms raised high in the air, lifting people up into heaven like a bunch of angels. I reckon she loved Jesus and them angels more than she loved me.
It appears so. Thank you, Mr. Williams. But it wasn't a sign from God. The man Georgianne had perceived as Jesus Christ was, in fact, Ernie Jenkins, a 32-year-old man on his way to a bachelor party with 12 blow-up sex dolls. Mr. Jenkins, explain to us how your 12 dolls ended up floating in the sky.
I'm gonna be a flying monkey after this one. See, I was on my way to a bachelor party, just driving along, minding my own business, then out of the rearview mirror, all the dolls started floating up into the sky. Guess I didn't tie the tarp down good enough or something.
Mr. Williams said his wife saw you putting your hands up into the air like Jesus. Can you explain this?
Well, I was trying my best to catch them, but they all got away. I guess they must have passed me when I was trying to grab the last one. People say I look like Jesus. The white one, that is. But I mean, come on! What would Jesus be doing on the side of the road, for Christ's sakes? I was upset I had lost all the dolls. You know how much money that is?
About $900. What exactly were you doing with the blow-up dolls?
This is all a little too weird for me. They were for decoration, that's it. Purely platonic decoration. I was gonna tie them to a ball and chain and let them float just above reach out of my brother to symbolize all the women he wouldn't be having sex with once he got married. There wasn't gonna be no making out with the dolls, especially no humping. I mean, what kind of weirdo would do that, right? What would Jesus do?
I don't think Jesus would go to a bachelor party with blow-up sex dolls. Thank you, Mr. Jenkins. You have my deepest sympathies. This is Jason, reporting live from Arkansas with a bizarre and tragic accident in which a woman found Jesus in all the wrong ways.
Perky World News.